Hi, Baltimore. Whoa, God, I'm majestic, aren't I? Look at that. Please welcome me, terrifying those children from space. A primer on ecological complexity. Oh my goodness, right in my wheelhouse. Who wouldn't pick a comedian to talk about that? Thank goodness you've got a wise ass who dropped out of college to talk about ecological complexity. First slide, please. Oh, yes. First, before I want to go any further, I want to thank the graphics department behind this. I believe it was Stevie Wonder, 5 other blind guys, and a dude who hates me. Those are guys who just, yeah. Here's the thing about biological complexity, or whatever I'm talking about. Eventually, it leads to that. Right there. This is the problem with America. People with shirts way too big, and only enough makeup for one side of their face. You know what this is? This is Cruise's America, right there. And of course, fucking I can't find Waldo there either. Chaotic behavior in the simplest of processes. Of course, there's biomass everywhere. Look at you, you're all full of it. Stress. I want to point out I'm standing here talking about whatever the fuck this thing is. Pardon me, children. Seriously, as far as I know, I want to point out, I went to Baltimore City Public Schools. I have no idea what any of this means. And that is why you need to vote, people. Holy shit. Alright. Here is clearly a metal man shaking hands with a wooden man over who gets to fight the lion for half an elk. Now, we've all been there. It's 2 a.m. You're like, am I going to shake hands with the metal man or the wooden man? Or am I going to bang that dead elk? Clearly, most of us have chosen the elk. But this lion, not that lion, that guy's a dick. But this lion, look, he's got Trump's wig. This lion is about to poop. And because someone took this picture, the biological complexity theory has kept him from pooping. Urchin, I think you'll agree. People think that's an urchin. That is not an urchin, that's a 70s couch. Here we have kelp. People love otter, urchin, kelp, right? Am I right, people? Otter, urchin, kelp. That was my college nickname, Otter, urchin, kelp, Meyer. Now, direct and indirect effects. Now, first, okay, a direct effect is you got kelp, right? You get kelp, fucking you get an otter problem, right? I made the mistake. I bought a new house recently. I planted kelp. Now, first of all, the neighbors hate me because I had to flood the yard to 63 feet of salt water. This is really unpopular in Baltimore. That's just the direct problem. The indirect problem, what the fuck? Can we go back? I was just getting to my wheelhouse on the urchin. No, I'm done. Let's go. Alright, now we all know Martin O'Malley is made of stained glass and two-dimensional. But what I really want to point out is that Superman has one arm way too long and one arm way too skinny. Now, that is the problem with biological complexity. See, this is what we used to call a brontosaurus. Then I was told there are no brontosauruses. Now there are brontosauruses again. Here's the problem with that. What the fuck is he eating? I don't know either. No, it is not kelp. Jesus, they live in a forest, not in the sea or on Keswick Road where I grow my kelp. God, every time I get into a groove, you change it. What is it? Bananas. Otters hate bananas. This otter, you can't really tell. He is riding an elk through the sea. This happened 2:30 a.m. on the avenue. This elk had been at Fraser's on the avenue. This otter was right across the street at that fake Mexican joint. This otter had been drinking tequila. This elk, probably ecstasy. We all know about elk and ecstasy. Elkstasy, as they call it in Canada. Saskatchewan's fucking secret shame. Now this otter's riding the shit out of that elk, because she's on ecstasy. I don't know what she's doing, but she's on top and she's digging it. And again, an urchin. Next slide, please. Equations. Oh, don't get me started about equations. Am I right? Am I right? You've got a hat. We've all had equations. You know, you had 1, you had 2, you had 6, you get whatever that is. I think it's a trout. Here's the problem with trout. They hate kelp. Now, ask me how I know that. You don't have, I'll pay the $1 for this. So, I didn't ask you. You don't give this guy owes somebody $1. You got me. He got me off. But no. Shh. He asked. I want to keep my buck. Get $1 from that guy. I forget the question.
How do you know that?
Oh, I don't. I made that up. Next slide, please. Next slide. Oh, well, there you go. This is clearly Jaws leaping out of the sea, and then a big X. Shape of relationships are not universal, and that's true. Well, that's really, if you really think about it, you two, you're in a relationship. Look at you. You got your little starry eyes. You got his like fucking pecs. Look at that. You work out, don't you, buddy? Oh my God, he made him dance. Holy shit. You guys didn't see that. I'm the only one. He went, oh my God, it's like Brady Anderson's fucking less hyperbolic twin. Whatever. Relationships are not universal. Now, you guys love each other. I can tell. Seriously. But if we were in like another universe, like say France, and there was like a dude whose pecs could do that and his balls could do that, and you met a chick who had, I don't know, antlers, you know? It's not universal, is what I'm saying. Relationships are dependent on where we are. Like you and I are here right now. If we were somewhere else, you know, like prison. Wow, that was a little forward. I was thinking that we would, like, you know, write together, maybe. Next slide. Next slide, that was awkward. All right, dead cat. That's really messed up. Why would you give me that? That is a horrible thing. I'm trying to entertain you, and someone has shown you a cat that has been slaughtered and the rifle it was slaughtered with. Someone hates it. Oh, but this man loves his cat. Is that CeeLo Green? CeeLo Green? Oh, my God. Wonderful voice. Living cat. That's much better than whoever did this sick bastard who shot the cat just to see if it was bigger than his rifle. That is the ultimate small penis problem right there. I'm like, fuck that cat, I think my rifle's bigger, blam, we'll see. But CeeLo doesn't need to do that because CeeLo doesn't care about the size of his penis. It's huge, it's huge. Anyway, what is that? This is like, what is going on here? Somebody's constrained me. This is like a cat butt and a cat head that someone's attached with a round, like part of a fucking donut, and then 2 sausages, and then this is a mummy's severed head, and then another cat with no limbs. I think we all understand what that means. CeeLo, I'm sorry what happened to this cat. This will never happen to your cat. And it's an Autobot. Anyway. Oh, that was funny. Next slide, please. Here's the problem we all know about otters. Seriously. They get over to Holy for Holies, they get some fucking liquor in them, right? Next thing you know, they're driving some sort of car way too large for them. What you don't know, this is a 5-otter operation. Because this otter's driving, right? This otter's driving. There's 2 otters down here working the pedals. There's an otter over here shifting. And there's one in the back coming up with a fucking story for when the cops show up. And where do we go from here? That's what they're saying, right? And clearly they've been at Holy for Holies 24-hour diner. These otters are looking for a diner that serves kelp. And it's becoming harder and harder to find in Trump's America.
That's why you're growing. Amen.
Seriously, let's bring Jesus into this. I don't know why. Amen. Yeah. Do I need to say more about... Oh, question mark? No, yeah. Questions? Oh, please.
I understand that there's a secret society involving the Amish and Martin O'Malley trying to corner the market on urchin farming to wipe out the others. What do you plan on doing about that?
Okay, first of all, I'm not running for anything. I am simply a comedian who's pointing out the truth in all this. And America, I want you to know, if I die tonight, it's probably this guy. Because he believes Martin O'Malley's in it with the urchins. And that's scary. But what I would do about it is say, hell yeah, Because the Amish are a constantly overlooked urchin farming society. Yes, sir.
You said juggalos were a problem. Doctor Lady, you said juggalos were a sign of Cruise America. Doctor Lady said juggalos are going to save us.
Oh.
Are you guys going to fight or kiss?
Wait, am I going to kiss some juggalos?
No, the Doctor Lady. Fight or kiss?
The Doctor Lady, you're really asking the wrong person in this. You need to kick up like $37 more for a time machine. Travel back to when she was on.
Kiss, like a kiss?
Alright, I'm being heckled by previous contestants who are crouching in the distance.
Can you define kiss?
Just kiss.
Just
This is a
kiss.
family show.
People might not have heard his question.
Oh. The question seemed to be something about juggalos and whether I'm going to make out with Mrs. Young. Young? Doctor what?
As you wish.
Yes, as I wish. And seriously, it's going to take more than $1. That's all I'm saying. I got a marriage I'm into and she's not into me. So, seriously, we're going to need like $14. Or just $3 and just ignore it while we go over there. Next question, please.
I've got a two-parter.
Oh, do you have $2? Oh, my goodness. Fine, gentlemen. Yes, first part.
First part, wood versus metal. Who would win in the battle for the elk, Robert Patrick or Vin Diesel? And follow up, what would they do with their ecstasy?
All right. First of all, I want to say, make him give me another $1 and tell us who Robert Patrick is. I'm going to go with Vin Diesel. I'm going to go with Vin Diesel, and I'll tell you why. Sorry. Yes, sir. From the man in the hat.
He was
Without
the
a hat.
T-1000.
What?
He was the T-1000.
Oh, but yeah. Okay, here's the thing. All right, clearly, Vin Diesel's getting the elk, and I'll tell you why. Elks dig ethnic dudes. And Italian Americans like myself.
You're not ethnic.
I'm Italian American, just like Vin Diesel is part.
White.
Well, why are you bringing race into this? Anyway, what I'm trying to say, ignore this gentleman, and you didn't pay it, give them $3 more. Vin Diesel has a raw sex appeal that the T-1000 didn't. The T-1000 was frankly a creepy motherfucker. If you looked at that guy and he didn't have the ability to turn into mimetic metal, you would be like, no thank you, you're going to find somebody else at the end of the night. But elk love Italians, and I'll tell you why. Someday. Second question, sir. Yeah, second part.
The second part is, what would they do with the elk's ecstasy?
What would they do with the elk? Well, they would who? They, who?
The winner of the battle, so therefore Vin Diesel.
So Vin Diesel, so here's the problem with your problem, sir. You think what you failed to realize is that it is still the elk's ecstasy because Vin Diesel is a man of honor. And I know this because most of his D&D characters are lawful good. Now, so the ecstasy will be shared by the elk, Vin Diesel, and 14% of it will be given to Movable Feast. And whoever gets that is going to totally dig those sloppy joes. Any more questions? Yes, sir. You from the Civil War, sir. Yes, otters are thriving.
Hey, say the question.
Driving.
Oh, driving.
Now, do you think they should be permitted to vote in our election, even though they're well known to dam things up?
Repeat the question.
Okay. The question was, otters, now that they're driving, should they be allowed to vote, even though they're well known to dam things up? And first of all, I want to point out, you're mistaking otters with beavers. Clearly a Trump supporter. Otters, they fucking keep shit flowing. They're like plumbers. Call back to your brother's joke, Pat. But the thing is, should otters vote now that they're driving? And I would say, well, if they can get through the DMV process, why the hell not? Like, any freaking mammal capable of going to Essex and coming out with a driver's license, they can fucking vote. They can fucking vote, and they can sleep at my house. Pardon me, I want to say one more thing. I took the under-over on me saying fuck in front of these kids. And I was wrong. I should have taken the over. Anyway. Is that it? Is that it, America? More thank you very much, and I think we all understand right now.